Hi Cancer, I'm your host Tina. This will be your April Love Tarot reading. Now I am trying things a little bit different this reading, so please do let me know down below in the comments how you like it, your thoughts on it, anything at all. If you'd like to share, I'd love your feedback. All right, now Cancer, this is again your April Love Tarot reading. We are going to jump straight into it. We're going to take a look at the recent past, the current energies, and then the near future, what is coming towards you. So let me go ahead and give these a few shuffles here. And I do like to remind people that these are love readings. Doesn't mean that it's romantic, although they often are. They are also general readings, so may not resonate with everyone, but if you find parts that resonate with you, then just take it and trust that it's for you. All right, Cancer, let's start with the recent past here. For you and this cosmic +1. All right, for Cancer, what energies are in the recent past? We're going to stop here. We got 3 of Pentacles at the bottom and Ace of Pentacles. Boom, came out. This feels like an opportunity here. The King of Swords, the Hierophant, and the 6 of Swords. All right, with the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom, I mean, it almost feels like coming back together, working together. You know, Ace of Pentacles here, then you have the King of Swords and the Hierophant. These are 2 like very like almost authority figures as well. You know, this is a card of marriage, of commitment, and, you know, up-leveling your commitment to something, you know, getting deeper loyalty from something because you feel connected to it, right? Because it resonates with you. Much like any of these readings, right? You find a reading, the reading speaks to you, it connects with you, and then what do? You hit subscribe, right? You deepen your commitment to something. And so there's a feeling here of like committing. We also have the 6 of Swords here, and I look at it and it's kind of going towards the direction of the Hierophant, and then there is this like feeling like we have an opportunity here, right, with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm trying to think about it very like logically, very intellectually with the King of Swords, like almost saying to ourselves like, hey, let's be smart about this, right? That's what that kind of feels like. Like, you know, with the Hierophant is like saying like, hey, I feel like this feels like it's part of my identity. I feel like I belong here. This feels right. And, you know, and the 6 of Swords is again more of that like kind of mental energy of saying like, let's be smart, even in a sense, almost detaching from emotions a little bit with the 6 of Swords, but saying, hey, I think it's time for some of you as well to just move on to calmer waters. Like, you know what, it's what makes the most sense. I'm not excited to do so, but it's just really the right choice at this point. It's the right decision. But yeah, it feels like there was an opportunity here. It felt like we had an opportunity in our hands to kind of change our reality, to materialize something here, Cancer. But I feel like there's a lot of like going about this like the smart way, if that makes sense. I don't know if you caught that. Those are my air quotations. All right, Cancer, let's see the current energies. Let's see where you are currently in this relationship. All right, this is for Cancer, April 2021. All right, I'm not taking these 2, but we did get the Chariot. Your own energy here. We have the King of Wands at the bottom. So I feel like that's, you know, even the King of Wands is about taking action and moving. Wow, we got the Hierophant here. We got the Empress here. I feel like we really, it's like we want to move on from some kind of fear or some kind of pain here. And there is a desire with the Chariot here for both of you to kind of overcome it, right? With the Chariot, the Chariot is about that kind of determined, focused hunger, right? Like, it's like once you have like a target in your mind, once you guys have the goal in your mind of what you want to achieve, then it's like that's where that hunger comes in, that there's nothing or anyone that can sway you from that direction. But I think there's a little challenge right now, especially seeing the Chariot next to the Nine of Wands, because the Chariot is a card about like balancing your emotions, right? So that you don't feel like you're pulled in different directions. And I feel like we're pulled in different directions here, Cancer. I feel like I've felt that for a few of your readings now. The Empress is here too, so there is this like such a desire to nurture and to develop something, right? But you know, right around the Empress, we have the Nine of Wands and we have the Three of Swords, and so I just feel like something hurts here. Something hurts here, something really scares you about what you can build and what you can create here together. With the Nine of Wands, you know, it's saying that you guys want to keep on fighting. You want to keep on fighting for the life that you want to create, for the life that you want to have here with the Empress, you know? She's a card of birth and of creation. She's not about endings. But there is a pain here that's still, or like, I don't know if it's like an actual something in your heart truly that really needs healing and mending and releasing for some of you, or if it's fears or worries here and you're just like afraid that you're going to hurt your heart, or, you know, of, you know, maybe making yourself vulnerable here. But it needs to be kind of dealt with, right? Even if it's just a fear and it's not real, it does kind of need to be dealt with here, because it's going to block like the success that comes with the Chariot, right? Because if you're going to start being pulled in different directions, you won't, you know, then something will only get 40% of you or 60% of you. It doesn't matter. But there is a desire here. Like you see, I feel like there was a goal here. It's no coincidence either that the Chariot is above the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like there is, you guys both see an opportunity here, and I think you're both focused on it. However, I think it's difficult to fight for it, but you want it. But we got to deal with some pain here, right? Like it's clear where all of these cards fell. Like you want to commit and you want to grow and develop together, right? But we got to deal with some fear or some past pain here. There, we need to like really find a way to, it's not just about leaving it in the past, because, you know, you got to find out what happened, or maybe some people need closure. You know, everybody kind of heals and finds closure in different ways. But I can see that, yeah, there is the desire. You guys do see an opportunity here, and you do kind of want to invest here. But, you know, we got the wounded warrior energy, right? We got the wounded heart energy. So it's like the desire, I think if we have a little healing or whatever is needed, right? Is it conversation, right? Do we need to discuss past actions or past behaviors, anything like that? Or do I just need to talk about what I'm afraid of, you know, anything, so that you can like kind of keep it moving. All right, let's see near future. Near future for you, Cancer. What is coming towards Cancer? All right, near future. I saw the Two of Swords for a moment, but we are going to stop here for you. Five of Pentacles is at the bottom. Oh, the Tower is here. Okay, well, surprise, surprise. Oh my God. It feels like something here is gonna end, right? I feel like something's going to happen here, or like almost explode or blow up, or I don't know. It's going to hurt, you know. We have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom, so I feel like there's going to be energies of kind of like feeling like, I don't know, like you're alone, or, you know, undervalued or not seen or not supported. The Tower is here. You know, that's a card of like shakeups and sudden changes, and like even it could be a thought that you have within yourself, right? You could find out something, discover something. With the Tower, really it's just something that shocks us and that like shakes our foundations, or even this particular foundation. And you're just going to be like, it was built on something weak. It wasn't strong. It couldn't withstand that blow. And I think it's just going to leave us, you know, we got the Ten of Swords here. So this is about like, you know, endings being painful and them hurting. And sometimes it can feel like we were betrayed or like, you know, backstabbed. And it can just have us feeling like down, right? Like Like, damn, the universe just knocked the wind out of me with this one move. Like, that's, that's... Keep in mind, though, with the tower, as much as it has the imagery of like this destructive scene, and it is, the tower is still this lightning that comes from the sky to indicate that this is really divine intervention. It's doing you a favor. It's making space to build something much more secure, much more stable, and much more grounded in its place. The world is here as well. And you know what? The world speaks of chapters ending. The tower is a sudden end. The Ten of Swords is a painful ending. So ending is just kind of repeated. But the world reminds us, and I love this, the world does remind us that endings are really just beginnings. It's two sides of the same coin. But it also says that it's a spiritual graduation day. Like when doors close and when chapters close for us, like the world indicates, it's because we have climbed the mountains. We have faced the challenges and overcome them. We have learned the lessons. So meaning we have outgrown certain situations, and it is time to kind of step through this portal and move on to the next journey for ourselves. But the world, and then where's this chapter over? It falls over the Empress and the Hierophant, Some of you really could be dealing with a Taurus here. I do want to say that. But the world teaches us, the world also is trying to say, like, in order for this door to close, it's time to start integrating the lessons that we've learned. So it's like, when you know better, but you don't actually do better. The world says, nope, it's time to do better. That's the time it is now. The lessons that you have learned, especially from this journey you're coming from, it's time to really incorporate them and integrate them into your life. It's almost, a dance, right? It's, for some people, it's like a celebration that something's over in a way, maybe with time. King of Cups is here as well. So I love that that energy is present for you and coming towards you, because the King of Cups represents emotional maturity, emotional stability. Even while things around the King of Cups can be very turbulent and the waters can be very choppy, he knows how to keep his calm in the middle of all the chaos, Also very diplomatic, very empathetic energy, definitely leading from your heart. He's a beautiful combination of intellect and emotion and intuition. So really great energy. But yeah, I feel that some chapter here, major, is closing. For some of you, it might feel, harder and harsher than others. But it feels like it's closing. It feels like it's really just making space here. And I'm going to say this one more time. While you have these destructive scenes and they're like, oh my God, things are ending and things are falling apart, the world is that beautiful reminder that it is just one side of the coin, because the other side is really beginnings. And so I'm going to leave it there for you, Cancer. Please do let me know what you thought about this new reading, this new setup. I'd love to read about it in the comments. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped. If it did, hit like, hit subscribe. I'll see you guys next week for my regular weekly tarot readings. Bye.